Hey everyone, this is Kim Richards here from Rock the Stage NYC here on YouTube and rpmvocalstudio.com on the web for voice lessons worldwide. Again, don't forget to check out the links in the description there to get both my vocal courses, Breaking the Chains and its companion warm-up or sort of beginner's course, Vocal Fire, just for $50, digital download, in and out, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also links in there to playlists and stuff, and if you want to take lessons with me, either here in the studio in New York City or via Skype, anywhere on the planet, there's also a link in there for rpmvocalstudio.com, and you can contact me through there. What I'm going to show you today is what I use, my favorite vocalizing exercise sound, and why I use it. One is my favorite one to use. Of all the, nay, nay, nays, and mums, and yas, and la, and whatever, my favorite vocalizing sound word is yeah. Now, the reason that I like the word yeah is because of the phonetics of the word and what it does internally compression-wise. You have a Y at the beginning, a y, which starts the vocal cords off very thin, but also compressed. Ye, slight downward compression. Gets a good closure. And it's a soft onset, unlike ah. Yeah. And I've also got a e, a little bit of an E in there, so it's a thin sound. So I'm not starting really heavy. And then it goes ye, eh. Now, is not quite ah, but it's not quite So for me, it is open sort of like a ya, but it's a little farther back, a little deeper placement back here, and it's a little more narrow. So it's kind of like singing ya, but with a little more narrow focus. So like this. Yeah. Now, if you're starting to open that and widen it and starting to yell it, it sounds like ya, and you know you're doing it wrong. Yeah. It starts to sound like ya. Yeah. But by keeping a pure yeah, you're keeping the tonal, what I call tonal focus, narrow and nicely compressed. You're trying to get a nice compact sound here. Now as you get towards the top, it's going to sound like yeah. It's going to start to lean towards an It's going to sound like ya, but you're really still doing. If I did ya, you can hear a ya. Right, and high C there. Yeah. It keeps you a bit more focused, but yet it's still open, and that Y gets a nice compression. So when you're going through your vocal exercises, if you have any, with a teacher or something else, try using the word yeah. The other one I also like, I'll give you a bonus one here, is also the word law. Same reason, the L in the beginning has a nice compression. Law. It has a little bit of, now the aw sound for me is a really nice midway point between ah and If you keep it a nice pure law, you're open, but also, again, your tonal focus is very close. Now, law, that has a bit more of a classical sound to it. It has a bit more of a classical sound, but you don't have to do it that heavy. Law, and it opens towards more of an ah at the top as you go higher. Law, naturally. I'm not trying to sound like it's ah, it just does that kind of naturally. Because as you sing higher, the open vowels tend to start to all sort of morph together and sound the same. Ah, I. They tend to all start to sort of sound the same phonetically. So even though you're singing law, it might sound like law. Law. Now, number 3 on my list is the sound of whoa. Again, tonal focus is nice and sharp. The W is a nice compressed but soft onset, which means I'm not going ah, ah, ah. There's no sudden attack. Whoa! Again, you're sort of riding the fine line between O and ah. You can open, if the O seems a little too heavy, you can open it slightly to an ah. Whoa! I'll start lower for you. You can't go to an F right away. Low, whoa, whoa. Now, if I can, I try to keep the pure O sound to the top, but as it goes higher, you can slightly lean it towards, shade it towards the ah. As you can hear, I did all of those on one breath. You don't have to. I just did it to save time here for the video. But with the right compression and the right focus, you can do all of that on one breath. Anyway, try those 3 vocal sounds. That's yeah, law, and whoa with your other regular routine, whatever you're doing, whether it's another vocal course, mine, or you're just doing with another teacher, or you just found a scale somewhere online. You know, try those sounds with those. I think they'll help a lot. Till next time, this is Kevin Richards. Keep rocking, keep practicing. See ya.